Hey guys, I thought I would make this very quick video for you. I have this awesome new system that I am putting into place for my coaches, and it is a 2-week email system for onboarding new coaches. The first 7 days, they get one email a day, and each day has homework assignments on it. And it's all stuff that they can do before they get their packages in the mail, like setting up their back office, setting up their direct deposit, doing a lot of personal development, getting a personal development book ordered. There's a whole list of things. And now I'm making phase 2, which is diving into the business. And after that, then they'll be added into a training group, like a push to emerald or push to diamond, once they graduate from the 2 weeks. So that's a whole nother call completely if you want to know how I'm onboarding my coaches. But I have a lot of coaches who are wondering how I make the emails. They are saying, I have AWEBER, or I have, MailChimp, I think is the other big one, and I don't really know how to use it. So I don't know how to use MailChimp either, but I use AWEBER, and it is so simple. So I want to show you really quick how I do it. First off, I want to tell you that I have a pad of paper next to me, and I write out and figure out everything I'm going to post before I post it. So I've already figured out what I'm going to post, and now I just have to put it all into a format. So let me share my screen and show you how I do that. Okay, so this is my AWEBER account. I have numerous different email lists that I use. This one is phase 1 new coach training. I'm going to change it to just say new coach training because I added phase 1 and phase 2 kind of together. I have my challengers. I always add them to an email. They get an email a week just reminding them about Shakeology, different Shakeology recipes, etc. My newsletter that goes out once a week, my trainings, and then this is challenger reminders for my coaches to use for their coaches if they want, or their challengers if they want. But I am on new coach training because that's what I'm going to create right now, is a new coach training. So you just go over here, create a message. I do the drop and drag email builder. So simple, I promise. The next page will come up and it will have, yours will probably look different. Mine has this template already set up because this is the one I've been using for every single one of my phase 1 emails, which makes it really easy. So this top part, I'm going to delete all these little boxes because I don't really like how they have it set up. And my top section is going to be just a picture. And I've already made the picture on PicMonkey. It's just a banner. I made a Facebook banner to use on all of my, I'm actually doing phase 2 right now, to use on all of my phase 2. I'm going to shrink it so it fits. There. Phase 2 training. Right here, I'm going to upload a picture. Right here, I'm going to put my own words in there, a paragraph. So let's put So over here, you can see I'm just doing this naturally. Sorry, I should explain this more. You have all these different things that you can add into your newsletter. So I wanted a picture, which is an image. So I just clicked it and dragged it over there. And right here, I'm going to write something. So that's a paragraph. I just click it and I drag it over. And you can see where it kind of highlights where I want to put it. I want to put it in the ivory section. So I just drop it right there. Up here, I'm going to center it. Phase 2, email 2. I like to head them like that so everybody knows what they're getting. Bold. Okay. Now paragraph. This particular email is going to be about moving to Diamond Rank. Another thing that I did before putting all of these together was I went through our Push to Diamond group that we just had. All of those top coaches showed us their onboarding system. There was like 4 top coaches in there that all showed us what they do. So I already had my own before this, so I took obviously those words and I went through and watched everything, downloaded everything, printed it all off. I have papers here where I scratched things off, reworded things, and I made it my own. And I kind of took what I liked from everything and made my own. So this whole email is going to be about going diamond and how to do it fast. I put this in the beginning of the phase 2 training because I'm going to have some coaches who, and we all are, if you're recruiting, you're going to find these coaches who want to just immediately take off. They're like, I don't care about Emerald or Ruby. Just tell me how to get to Diamond. I need to make money fast. So this email is going to be geared towards those people. And I know from experience that if something is too difficult for somebody or if it doesn't click with them, they're going to kind of pass it on anyway. And tomorrow when they get email 3, then they'll start there. That's just what people do. Or they'll email me and say, do I have to do it this fast? And I'll say, no. And I'm actually going to describe that right here. I'm not going to bore you with all of me typing out all of my words. And it makes me nervous to have to type out all these words with everybody watching me. So, but that's what I'm going to do. In this paragraph right here is type out the meaning of this email and to remind people that if this is too fast for them to move on to the next email. And then in the bottom section, I will add another paragraph, and this is going to be their homework. And I always have 1, 2, or 3 different things for them to do for homework. And like in phase 1, I had them download all the scripts into Evernote. I just post them here. All they would have to do is click it and save. Like it's so simple. A lot of times it's YouTube videos that I've made or other top coaches have made, whatever it is that they need, so they have all the tools for success. They have all of my systems that I've already created are literally all they have to do is copy and save them into their computer. I wish I had that, when I started. So it's going to be really cool. This one is just going to have a couple of videos from other top coaches on how to go diamond in like 7 days and how to go diamond in 30 days, and then a to-do list. That's something that I did not do, so I'm using their videos for now. I will recreate my own someday, but for right now, that's what I'm going to use. And then this image right here that I haven't uploaded, I'm going to go onto Google Images and probably find like a really pretty diamond picture and just upload it right there. I always have a picture there that has to do with what the email is all about. Once it's done, then you hit save and exit. So say it was all done, you hit save and exit. Oh, and now my computer's, let's reload. Okay. So I have 2 of them. I want to delete this one. This is the one I just made. You go into send options, and I have it on a follow-up series. Every day they get a new email. That's called a follow-up series. A broadcast is just a one-time message, and a test email, you can send yourself a test. I always send myself a test before I add it to the series. So when you're ready to add it, you just click add to follow-up series. It's telling me that I forgot to title it, which is true. And it says follow-up number 9, which is what that is, will be sent 1 day after the previous message, which is how I want this to be. I want them to get 1 email every single day. You can change that to whatever you want. I just leave this exactly how it is. And once it's done, then you click add to follow-up series. And that's it. It's so simple. Each one takes me maybe 20 minutes. Once I got all the wording and stuff down, it takes me about 20 minutes to make. It's so simple because I have this banner on the top of each one, just a quick little picture, a quick little paragraph, and then links to stuff that I've already created. It's awesome. So I hope that helps you with AWEBER. If you want, I can quick go over how I make a newsletter. For a newsletter, you do the same thing. You do create a message, drag and drop email builder. And this will probably, this is what I use for my Mama's Losing It newsletter. I add my own heading above here. I add my own picture. And you do the same thing. You just delete what they have in there because you don't want it. and you drag it. Say if I want to put a recipe in there, I'll put the image first, and then I would put the paragraph second. And then over here, it's split a little bit. I like to have a little bit of variety. And then down here, it's back to being non-split. And it just keeps going. It gets as big as you want. So right now, it might look really small, but if you keep adding to it, so say you add there, say you add this down here, you add in a video. This will get as long, it'll just keep going. The template will. How I found the template was right over here, you click on templates. Oh, maybe it won't let me. I don't think it'll let me. But you click on templates and a whole bunch of templates will come up. You pick one that looks pleasing to you, to your eye. I am a gray and white person. I like to have gray and white. So that's what I use. And then, of course, when you're done, you hit save and exit. And this one's a little bit different. So if you want to schedule a newsletter, I call a broadcast. That's what I call a newsletter. You click on schedule a broadcast over here. Do you want to share this message? I don't, but if you have like a blog or anything, there's ways to share on there. I don't know how yet because I don't have one, but I know you can. So you might want to mess around with that. Who should receive this message? I include all of my lists. So all of my challengers, all of my coaches in training, and all of my coaches, challengers too, who are in here. I include them all. Hit apply. When should this message be sent? It'll automatically send immediately if you want it to, or you can pick a day and time. As you can see, I have a broadcast scheduled tomorrow already, so that kind of helps me know when they're going out. I would probably do it Friday and hit apply. It's not going to actually let me schedule it because I don't have a subject line, and that's considered spam. So, but that's how you would do it. And then you're done. Super, super simple. I'm going to delete that so nobody accidentally sends it because I have people in here a lot working for me. So I hope that helps you guys with AWEBER. I know it's kind of confusing, but I've done quite a few messages with it, and I really, really like it. Whenever I have a question about it and how to do something, I Google it or YouTube it. And there's tons of little 2 and 3 minute video clips on how to do something. So if you want to know how do I add a link into another link or something, all of those specialty things, you just YouTube it and you'll be able to find it. So hope that helps, and let me know if you guys are into this because I would love to see some of your newsletters. Okay, bye-bye.